Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Naše programy nabízejí více jazyků. Prosím, navštivte suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Starting with only 8 hectares of land and later adding a site at West Runton, North Norfolk, Hillside now covers 800 plus hectares and is home to more than 3,000 animals. Relative to the amount of funds they raise, Ms. Valentine estimates that Hillside cares for more animals per pound sterling than any other animal sanctuary in Britain. Please continue watching to find out more.
Warm greetings, convivial viewers. I am Luke from the animal-loving city of Hastings, UK. The British people pray for your inner peace and well-being. Welcome to our programme entitled Hillside Animal Sanctuary, a countryside paradise. In 1995, Wendy Valentine established the Hillside Animal Sanctuary in Frettenham, Norwich, UK, after seeing the enormous suffering of egg-laying hens in the poultry industry. Starting with only 8 hectares of land and later adding a site at West Runton, North Norfolk, Hillside now covers 800 plus hectares and is home to more than 3,000 animals. Relative to the amount of funds they raise, Miss Valentine estimates that Hillside cares for more animals per pound sterling than any other animal sanctuary in Britain. From the beginning, Miss Valentine has campaigned against factory farms and done her utmost to help the victims of their heartless operations. In addition to rescuing animals, she works to raise awareness of the constant agony of the animals on the farms. She has organised investigations that record footage to reveal the enormous brutality that the industry tries to hide from public view. Supreme Master Television was honoured to interview Miss Valentine in 2009. She kindly shared with us the story of Hillside Animal Sanctuary and some of her thoughts about animal livestock raising. Let's revisit a few excerpts from that interview.
I started at Hillside when I saw such a need to make people aware of what goes on in the factory farming industry. You know, there's so immense suffering. It's behind the closed doors, you know, of the farming industry. And I had some experiences where I'd filmed animals really suffering. And I thought the general public's got to know what's going on here. So when visitors come to visit the sanctuary, most of them have never been so close to a pig or a cow or a sheep, and it helps them make a connection with what they're eating on their plate to the actual animal. Hopefully they get a different sort of take on what they're doing.
Miss Valentine became a vegetarian in 1976 out of compassion for the helpless animals. Later, she took the next step and transitioned to a vegan lifestyle.
It was several years after that I actually became vegan. I, in my mind, assumed that eggs and milk and cheese were like natural produce and there wasn't any cruelty involved. But I just didn't know the facts, didn't know how it's produced. I was really ignorant of the facts. And about 15, 16 years ago, once I realised what happens to the cows and the calves, the immense suffering and cruelty which goes on, and what goes on with the chickens, that's why we'd have nothing else to do with them.
10 years before starting Hillside, Miss Valentine rescued her first animal, a pony named Sheba. Because of her profound love for horses, she founded Red Wings Horse Sanctuary in 1984. It is now the largest horse sanctuary in the UK, caring for more than 1,500 horses, ponies, donkeys and mules at their farms across the country. By the time Miss Valentine established Hillside, her selfless love and concern for animals was already well known. Hillside's growth over the years was made possible by the generosity of a sympathetic public. In this regard, acclaimed British actor Martin Shaw has been especially kind and helpful in promoting the sanctuary. A vegetarian for more than 40 years, Mr. Shaw has long been a supporter of animal rights and welfare. His relationship with Hillside began when he rescued 2 ducks and brought them to the sanctuary. He especially admired Miss Valentine's dedication to the animals and soon became Hillside's patron, allowing them to use his name on their website and all of their fundraising appeals. Let's pause here for a brief intermission and a constructive message. We'll be right back with more about the Hillside Animal Sanctuary, so please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Hillside Animal Sanctuary, a countryside paradise on Supreme Master Television. There is a story behind every animal that becomes a resident at Hillside. In February 2012, a herd of 30 rescued Shetland ponies arrived at the sanctuary, 28 pregnant mares and 2 stallions. Their previous caregiver bred them for profit, but no longer had any use for them. All around the UK, the value of horses has declined since 2012, and the number of abandoned and unwanted equines has increased. Hillside has taken in hundreds of horses from stray horse pounds, saving them from being put to sleep. Horses and ponies comprise the largest segment of the population at Hillside, but many more species are represented. There are donkeys, mules, cows, sheep, goats, pigs, alpacas, ostriches, and many smaller animals like turkeys, rabbits and parrots. All are welcome. For example, when a tiny water deer fawn was found wandering in the middle of the road with no sign of a returning mother, Hillside adopted her. In the UK, Trading Standards is the local government service that enforces laws to protect consumers and support legitimate businesses. Hillside Animal Sanctuary has occasionally been contacted by Trading Standards to take in animals that have been rescued from neglect. A few years ago, Trading Standards officers found 10 Jersey cows with a calf and 7 horses, including a stallion and a foal, that were extremely malnourished. The original caregiver had died, and her daughter was unable to care for the animals properly. The daughter meant well, however, and refused to sell the cows for slaughter. Instead, she asked if they could go to a sanctuary. Trading Standards arranged for the animals to be transported to Hillside. Jay Wild is a former British beef cattle farmer who inherited the business from his father in 2011. At the time, Jay and his wife Katya were vegetarians, and the process of raising animals for slaughter was increasingly difficult for them. Jay became convinced that his livestock sensed their fate, which caused him to suffer unbearable pangs of conscience. Finally, in the summer of 2017, Jay and Katya resolved to stop using animals as commodities and sent the majority of their cattle to the Hillside Animal Sanctuary, where the bovines could safely enjoy the rest of their lives. This touching story was beautifully documented the following year by British filmmaker Alex Lockwood. 73 Cows was named Best Short Film of 2018 by the British Academy of Film and Television Arts at the 72nd British Academy Film Awards in February 2019. The film has made a deep and positive impression on everyone who has watched it. Alex Lockwood himself switched from being a vegetarian to a vegan after making the film. Inspired by Jay and Katya's commitment to preserving life, some cattle farmers in the UK have also decided to stop sending animals to slaughter and have asked Hillside to take their herds. The awakening of Jay and Katya Wild proves that humans are essentially compassionate. We have good hearts and instinctively know how to treat animals with love and respect. When this translates into adopting a vegan diet, we benefit our animal co-inhabitants, ourselves, and the whole planet. Each of us have the power of choice. You can lead by example with your plant-based lifestyle, help others to make an informed decision about what they put on their plates, and if you happen to be in the United Kingdom, Hillside Animal Sanctuary most definitely welcomes those who love animals. Visitors can tour a farming museum, enjoy delicious vegan food at the on-site cafe, and of course, meet the many animal residents who are living there happily ever after. Thank you, Wendy Valentine and the entire staff at the Hillside Animal Sanctuary, Martin Shaw, Jane and Catcher Wild, and Alex Lockwood, for your loving devotion to the precious animals. You are all setting a brilliant example for humankind to follow. May you be blessed forever. In 2009, in recognition of the splendid work on behalf of and the love shown to the animal residents, Supreme Master Ching Hai made a kind contribution of $1,000 to the sanctuary. Her #1 international best-selling book, The Noble Wilds, was also gifted to this place of love. Supreme Master Ching Hai joyfully present Wendy Valentine of the Hillside Animal Sanctuary the Shining World Compassion Award with all love, respect and best wishes.
As well to all involved, plus $30,000 as a humble token for this noble mission in God's eternal mercy. May heaven forever smile on all your good deeds and safeguard you, yours, and the lovely rescued animals.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for His compassion and love towards His precious children. For more information about the Hillside Animal Sanctuary, please visit hillside.org.uk or facebook.com/Hillside Animal Sanctuary. Resourceful viewers, we enjoyed so much having you with us for today's program. Coming up next is the Surangama Sutra, 25 Means to Enlightenment, Session 5, Part 11 of 11, on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May each of us help to create heaven on earth, wherever we are.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GPGW.